My name is Max.
And I'm Calvin.
And we're hosting So You Wanna Be a... Today, we're talking about the people who sit behind the camera and call the shots.
Literally, because they're the ones who yell action and cut.
We're talking about movie directors.
These are the masterminds who guide actors, cameras, and crews to turn a script into a movie.
So what does a movie director actually do, though?
They decide how the movie looks and feels, everything from camera angles to how actors say a line.
They're basically the captain of the ship, steering hundreds of people towards one vision. Why do people love being directors?
They get to tell stories on the biggest screen possible.
Imagine taking an idea from your brain and seeing it projected in front of millions of people.
Plus, directors often get to work with incredible actors, stunt teams, and special effects.
Sometimes they sneak into their own movies just for fun, like Alfred Hitchcock, who's appeared in 40 of his films.
So directors are basically professional storytellers who also like to photobomb their own work. So, what does the day in the life of a director look like?
Busy. They might spend the morning on set, checking camera shots and rehearsing scenes.
Then, they spend hours working with actors, making sure the emotion feels just right.
Afternoons can be meetings with the crew about costumes, sets, or special effects.
And when the camera rolls, directors often watch the same scene 20 times in a row.
Imagine watching someone eat the same sandwich over and over, just to make sure eating a sandwich looks right.
Honestly, I'd probably get hungry before that perfect take.
All right, Calvin. Let's do some super fast facts about directors.
Okay, I've got my popcorn ready to go. Did you know that the youngest person ever to direct a film was a 7-year-old?
7? I was still figuring out how to ride a bike at 7. Oh, and here's a cool one. Steven Spielberg's movie, Jaws, was so scary that people actually stopped going to the beach in the summer of 1975.
So technically, a director made people afraid of the beach? And check this one out. James Cameron, the director of the Titanic, actually dove down to the real wreck 12 times before making the film.
That's dedication, or maybe just an excuse for the world's most expensive field trip. Oh, and one more. Peter Jackson filmed all 3 of the Lord of the Rings movies back to back for over 400 days straight.
That's more than a year of orcs, elves, and second breakfast. And you know what I love? Some directors have amazing stories of never giving up.
Like Ava DuVernay. She didn't even pick up a camera until she was 32, and now she directs huge movies.
Or George Lucas. He was told Star Wars would flop, but he kept going and built one of the biggest movie franchises ever.
It shows that being a director takes creativity, patience, and a little bit of stubbornness.
So, how do you actually become a movie director?
Some go to film school and just learn cameras, editing, and acting.
Others start small, making short films with their friends or even on their phones.
And the key is practicing and building a portfolio of your work.
And watch a ton of movies. Imagine calling that homework.
But what can kids do now if they dream of being directors someday?
Or a tablet and start making short videos with your friends.
Write your own scripts, draw storyboards, and experiment with different camera angles.
You can even edit videos with free software to practice.
And don't worry if it's not perfect. Every great director started with tiny little projects before the big ones.
Alright, that's it for today's episode.
We hope you have fun learning about what it takes to be a movie director.
If you liked this episode, don't forget to follow and tell your friends.
And if you want us to talk about another amazing job, let us know.
Thank you. Goodbye.